For either one of you guys, just this is the second game in a row where you built a big lead, and then anytime the other team kind of made that run, you guys were able to answer and withstand it. Just first of all, what's been the key to that, and maybe what have you guys been doing differently that maybe you weren't earlier in the season when some of those leads slipped away?
Yeah, well, we were pretty cognizant over the last couple of games that we do have these lulls in our energy, but it's a matter of another guy coming in and realizing that and picking us up and getting us back into our pace. I think we start off the games with some good pace, and we're forcing teams into the shots we want, and we get out and our defense translates into offense. And then in the second and the third, there's a point there that coaches kind of picked up on over the course of the season where our energy drops. And so we made more of a concerted effort of realizing that, being able to call everyone up to bring the right energy and maintain that lead. And that's what we were doing. And within that, we're making the right plays as well and staying within the system. I mean, big credit to Ricky and Book again, just the way they controlled the game and got other guys open looks throughout everything when it was even getting tough. And it was fun to see those guys lead by example and get everyone going tonight.
Mikal, they were closing down on that lead in that fourth quarter, and you got that big block on Chris Middleton, I think it was, in the corner. Mm-hmm. How'd that feel when you were able to get your hand on that ball?
I mean, felt great, but just staying with the play, just playing hard, not stopping until the clock is zero. I mean, Baynes is probably the biggest person on this team that every huddle, every time you come out the huddle, always saying, keep defending, keep doing this and that. And if you do it, you want to show you encouragement. Like, it's kind of cool, like, having older guys, you do a good play, and then one of them grabs you and be like, that's what I'm talking about. And Baynes does that a lot. So I kind of feel like I'm back in my younger days in college when like Archie Diacono, Daniel Chefu, Josh Hart, and all of them would kind of gas me up if I do something pretty good.
43 minutes for him. Does he look tired to you, Aaron?
Oh, no, he's still fresh legs. I mean, why did he only play 43? What's going on there? No, that's the best thing about it is he was picking up the point guard and he was switching on multiple guys tonight, and he's still able to come down and make those game-winning plays. That's massive. When a guy has that much heart, that much energy, it's fun to play alongside them. And yeah, we fed off it as a group as well. If the guy's picking up full court and putting that much energy out, you can't do anything but step up and try and play as hard as he is as well. And so yeah, it's great having guys like that, and Mikal especially doing that for us night in, night out.
So what do you think the difference has been between those games against the Pistons and Warriors and these last 3 games?
We're learning. I mean, Coach got on us, and like you said, not calling everybody out, but calling everybody, up. And had good practices, and like I said, it's just that mental aspect I was talking about. We show a lot of resilience now. Just like I said, we would go up, and they start creeping down, and you can look at everybody, each other in their eye, and you know that they're not like, oh, okay, like they know, like, all right, we're gonna come down, we're gonna score, we're gonna get a stop. If we don't get a stop, they score, we're gonna come back, and we're gonna go score again. So like, just being resilient, just staying throughout, having our leaders talk in the huddle and just keep us going, keep fighting. That's the biggest thing that we take away from the game.
What does it take?
Is that a pretty new feeling, just like looking into each other's eyes and knowing you'll keep the lead?
I think the biggest thing is you do that a lot when you're on the road. When you're on the road, it's just you guys. It's just the team, and that's it. So it's kind of tough when you're at home because you got the crowd with you as well. So it's kind of tough to just be just like kind of just us, with the crowd and all that. But we taking that from being on the road because we get some good, some tough road wins because we know it's just us against the world out there. It's like that feeling where like, all right, refs might call some fouls for them when they're home, the crowd getting all hype. We want to be that team to just go in there and just stun them and like hear that, that drop in the crowd where they just get real quiet. So I think that's what we think.
Yeah, Aaron, anything you want to add to that, just as far as how you learn to flip your mindset that way, to having kind of that just constant belief even when that's happening?
Yeah, it's a big credit to Coach and all the coaches out there. They're really giving us that confidence to go out there and maintain the style of play. coaches never told us not to take a shot. And when you have a coach giving you that type of encouragement offensively, you want to go out there and do everything you can defensively. And when we have guys buying into the system like that, that's when we have fun as a group, and that's when we start looking good as well. So big credit to the coaches for maintaining their philosophy and getting everyone to buy into it. And you can see when we do stay within it for the full 48, we look pretty good.
By my count, in that first quarter, you guys only took 3 mid-range shots. And a coach was telling us that he was preaching to get out of the mid-range, hit the paint, get to 3.
Yeah.
What was their defense doing that allowed you to do that?
That's one thing. That's one thing that Bud's teams do. They want to force contested twos. It goes back, back to the San Antonio days. They wanted to force long twos as well. That's what you're looking for as a defense. And understanding that and knowing that they're going to collapse. That was Ricky and Book. They had the ball in their hands a lot, and they were drawing 2-3 guys when they got into the paint, and they were kicking it out. And once that kick out comes, we try and move the ball until someone's open, and if anyone's open, everyone has belief that they're going to knock down that shot, and it's the best shot for the team at the time. So, yeah, it's great having the confidence of the coaches and the players, and those guys next to you going to war. That's fun.
These are your 2 biggest offensive games, or back-to-back games of your career. Are you feeling pretty good about everything right now?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely thankful for the opportunity. I'm excited to be out there and contributing, and like I said, it's a big credit to everyone else because they're finding me open, and it's a matter of me stepping up, trying to knock down those shots as best I can. And yeah, you always want to knock down a couple more than that, but so it's fun when we're out there moving the ball, getting it going, and everyone's feeding off each other. So it's definitely a fun time out there, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So yeah, it's big credit to everyone else there with me, though, allowing me and facilitating that for me.
I want to rewind back to the last game real quick. Where did the step back come from? I know you've been working on that.
Oh yeah, that's Coach Mark Bryant. I'm going to pass that one off to him whenever you guys want to have a chat to him.
Well, he taught you the step back.
That's Coach Mark. We'll leave that in his hands to talk about.
What do you think of that, Mikal? The step back 3.
Hey, listen. It was cash, right? It was hot too. You should see, if you want to actually really see something, if you want to watch his first 2 threes he hit this game in the beginning, like he hit the first one, and I'm literally like, I might be like the happiest person on that court. I'm like screaming. As soon as he hits one, I'm like, okay, it's over. Like he's in that groove. Hit the first one, then the second one, I was like, oh yeah, it's been a long night. Y'all better start helping off this man. I don't know what they watching the film last game or nothing, but I mean, I was real hyped. Like, I was just like, and I'm picking up full, so I can't really do anything. So I'm just screaming like, yeah, man. And I turn around and guard. So I mean, it was just so fun.
All right.
All right.